Hey there, I just wanted to follow up on our chat yesterday about the question you had in relation to your other meeting, and if it was in alignment more with the person we had spoken about before, or if it was in alignment more with the person that you had in question now. And so the question I posed to Spirit today was, what can Sammy learn about her relationship with James? And this is what came through. So quite a spread again. And let's just hop right into it. So the first card to appear today was Fiona. Fiona is an angel oracle card, and essentially she says that you've been asking for this help, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. You've been asking for help, and the angels really want you to know that they're near, that they hear your call, and that they're really providing you with divine guidance right now. In order to kind of connect with that, though, we need those moments of solitude, moments of meditation, moments of prayer, whatever resonates to you or works for you. So always know that they're there and you can reach out and ask them for help. I think we talked about that in another reading, how to invoke spirit. Sometimes when I'm having a really hard day, or maybe when Peppa or Madden isn't feeling good, I will call upon usually Archangel Michael, just because he really resonates with me. Or you could call on any angel. Sometimes I'll call down who I call the unemployed angels, all the angels that aren't busy. And I'll say something like, I invoke Archangel Michael and all the unemployed angels to come down and surround Peppa with their healing energy. Please protect her from all negative energies and entities. And love and light, love and light, love and light. So that's something that you could say. You could apply it to yourself. You could apply it to other people, but just ask them for help. Ask them to be around you. Ask them to guide you, because they are there, and they are listening. It might even be like a lost loved one too, someone on the other side that you're calling upon, or maybe you connect with like the Blessed Mother or Hecate or Ganesh, whoever your deity is that you love and that is comforting to you. Invoke them and know that they're near you, listening and helping. So to kind of transition back into the reason why we're here, the reading, I wanted to then kind of move into what came through in relationship to this relationship that you have. So right here, you see the Death card. The Death card is in reverse. So what this is telling me is that you're in a period where there is this potential to really transform. There's this potential for growth, but because it's in the reverse orientation, it essentially means that you're fearful of this transition. You're fearful of the change, and you're really resisting this opportunity for growth. And at the moment, you're repeating these negative patterns. So this has been like a common theme this month in a lot of readings that I did, where and it's also related to the eclipse, where we need to like do this shadow work. We need to get over these repressed emotions and behaviors that we have and kind of shed them, or they're gonna keep repeating. I call it like the merry-go-round. You get back on and you expect a different ride, but it's always the same. So you want to get off that merry-go-round once and for all. But with this Death card here, I'm seeing that you're really reluctant toward that. And some of these other cards also kind of confirm that. So next to appear was the Eight of Wands, again in reverse. This is telling me that you're not moving ahead, that there's slowness, because the Eight of Wands in the upright position is really about this fast momentum forward. But it's in reverse again, along with the Death card. And so you're resisting growth. You're not moving ahead. There's slowness in this journey. There's obstacles. There's chaos. You're feeling really frustrated kind of about where you're at, and kind of feeling stuck. So to further clarify these two energies again, I pulled the Knight of Cups. And so the Knight of Cups just again is saying that you're really out of touch with your emotions. It's not that you don't have emotions, it's just that I think that you're kind of one of those people where I am, where you kind of just stuff them and go with the flow because you want to live in that state of joy and you want to present that sunny bubbliness like nothing is wrong on the outside. And unfortunately, part of that is not dealing with those emotions as they come. So this Knight of Cups is really telling me that you're out of alignment with your emotions. You're out of touch with them. You're not processing them. You're just kind of stuffing them down, and you'll deal with them later, whenever that is. The Knight of Cups in reverse is also telling me that you're not ready to act. Knights are all about going into battle, and because he's in reverse, you're not ready to go into battle. And the cups are about emotion. So you're not ready to go into battle. You're not ready to move ahead. You're not ready to transform and bring these emotions kind of to the surface to do that work. And sometimes I feel like this really causes you to ebb and flow between being your little sunshiny self, but also being really moody and maybe tantrumy. And I know like the reason why you kind of stuff your emotions and you're not really able to deal with them is because, you don't really have an outlet for that. And if you were to bring them up with your current partner, it would cause a really negative reaction. I don't think that he would be so receptive toward it. I don't think he would be very nice toward it. And so you're really avoiding that conflict. So the next card to kind of clarify these energies over here is the Strength card in reverse. So the Strength card, again, is all about self-doubt. It's about personal weakness. It's about having low confidence, fear of making moves. So again, all related back to this transformation card. So you don't want to transform right now. You're not ready to. And it's because, there's slowness in the energy, you're frustrated, there's obstacles, you're out of touch with your emotions. And then the Strength card is essentially saying this is because you doubt yourself, or you have low confidence, or you're just afraid in general to make a move. It's really hard to get out of our comfort zone. Even if our comfort zone is really ugly, it's, the devil is better than the devil that you don't, so to speak. So I really feel like you're stuck in that energy. So the next card to appear was, again, the Lover's card right here. So this transformation is all about, and this momentum and this transformation is all about this Lover's card right here. It comes down to like your choice in love. Like, what should I do? Should I stay with my current partner? Things aren't really great, but the devil I know is better than the devil I don't. Maybe I don't have another devil yet, or don't know what the next devil is. So I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay stuck. I'm going to stay repeating these cycles and stay on the merry-go-round because it's safe for me right now. And so, again, I clarified to delve a little bit deeper so we could get, the real deep meaning behind this. A lot of these energies are superficial. I could just say, hey, Sammy, you know what? I'm seeing that you're really afraid of change, of transforming and moving forward, and I could leave it at that. But I think it's important to know the surrounding energies and the root of this so that you can have awareness and you can move forward. So this Queen here, to clarify, is, again, it's saying that you're emotionless. This Queen, the Queen of Swords, is actually the most masculine queen in the deck. And she likes to kind of make judgment without emotion. So she's out of touch with her emotions. And but her hand is also out. You can see it over here. Like, she has one hand on the sword and she has one hand up. So this is telling me that you also want connection. So while you're not really able to kind of be in touch with your emotions or really feel your emotions or really be connected to your emotions, that you really like want a connection, and it's not here. It's not in your current partnership. Like, there isn't that emotional intimacy and connection, and we'll see that as we go along. So that's this energy over here. And then the second card to appear that I wanted to clarify is this Four of Wands. So when I initially did the reading, you'll see the two big Rider-Waite cards. These were the two energies that came out. First, I clarified the Death card over here, and then this is when I clarified the Four of Wands. So we talked about the Four of Wands yesterday, about it being like a reunion. You can see it's the 1111 card, the manifestation card. It's the happy ending card. You can see the castle in the background with the celebration and these two people coming together with their hands raised. So again, I really feel like this is a soulmate connection or a soul contract connection, that you have been connected with this person before, either in this lifetime or a previous lifetime, or maybe both. I don't really know. I suppose I could look, but let's just stay focused on this for right now before I get all squirrely. So again, this Four of Wands is all about, your connection with this person. It's a celebratory time for you because you feel this deep connection to this person. I really feel from some of the surrounding cards that, this person really helps you to connect with your inner child, that playful element of yourself, that little child that's looking for that connection and that playfulness and that purity and that purity and connection where there is that unconditional love. And so I think that's why this is really exciting and appealing to you. But there are some elements to it that, again, are not appealing. And I do feel like this reading correlates back to the other one. So the elements of that other reading are definitely also apply in this case, because this came out again and I'm seeing some of the same energies with this. And I specifically asked for information about James and not the other person. So to clarify the 1111 card and to, understand it more, I pulled these other cards down here. So you see the Seven of Swords, you see the Seven of Cups, you see the Three of Swords, and then the Sun in reverse. So the Seven of Swords right here essentially is saying that, this is like a side thing. It kind of alludes to an affair or sneaking around, or like a, like a little side gig type of thing. So it's essentially saying that your relationship, him, while it's celebratory, is, a sneaky thing. And that came out yesterday too. I think this card was actually in the reading. I can't remember specifically, but it talked about things coming to light and there being like this sneaking around or secret. And so again, it's reaffirming that. So this Seven of Cups here is all about choices. And we kind of weighed out the pros and cons in the last reading about choices. So you have choices, but are these choices illusion or are they reality? Are they gifts or are they curses? So you really need to look deeply and see if this relationship in fact is grounded in reality, or if it's just, one of those things that's kind of too good to be true. In some of these cups, you can see like a wreath for victory and gemstones and a castle, but you can also see some curses like a dragon and a snake. So really it's just telling you that like this relationship that you're having, and it's definitely clarifying the relationship and, the essence of it with these two cards, that you have choices, but you need to decide whether the choices are grounded in reality or grounded in illusion. And so this Three of Swords right here is just, I should put this over here with this one because it's about, the sneaking around and then the third party type of relationship. So that's just clarifying this again. And then we have the Sun that appeared in the reverse position. So again, the Sun is telling me that you're feeling really overly optimistic about this right here. You're super excited about this really playful inner child, fun connectedness to this person. And, you're really struggling because it just feels so bright and it feels so light and it feels so fun. So that's really all that came through. I hope that gives you more clarity. And if you want some more clarity, of course, I don't mind. We can go wherever you want with this. But I do want to give you a final little message from the angels. So I'm just going to kind of see what comes out, if there is one. Angels, is there anything else that you would like Sammy to know before we close out this reading? Maybe they do sometimes. I don't know. Oops. Anything else want to come through for Sammy, angels? If I could stop dropping them today. Let's see. So I got 2. I usually won't read 2, but 2 fell out, so I will read them. So again, now is a great time to study and gather information, because in the future you're going to synthesize this knowledge into action. So you need to really become aware of these things, these choices in the 7 of Cups. You need to gather information about this person and this connection in order to kind of move forward with it. And synthesize, this knowledge into action. Is this a good thing for me? They're not going to give you like a specific